He has it real easy, cruising to the finals in the East, but he's still playing his balls out.
I agree with DeRozan.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the third installment for our NBA playoff predictions. Check up. Joining in, as always, we got Big Kev.
What's up, everybody?
And today we got a special guest, for our checkup crew. We got Jeremy Lin.
What's good, y'all? I play for Brooklyn Nets.
You went on vacay, hella fast.
I went on vacay, I decided to hang out with Nelson. I decided to become 5'9" and not an NBA player anymore.
And became lefty too.
And became lefty.
So the second round is done with, and let's recap what happened in the East. First off, we all knew what was gonna happen. What happened, Kevin?
You know what happened, y'all? The Cleveland Cavaliers swept the Raptors 4 games, not 5, not 6, not 7, 4.
Hey, shout out to Big Kev. Kev did say the Cavs were gonna sweep the Raptors. I thought they were gonna go to 6 games. What did you say?
I said 5.
You said 5?
Hey, but respect to the Raptors fans, they showed up. They always sell out. But Drake, I think he left at halftime. So
yeah, Drake changed teams like real quick already, as he always does,
But yeah, sorry Toronto fans. They didn't put on a good show for y'all. They made us look good. But, no more hate because, y'all ain't in the playoffs no more.
Hey, to be fair, LeBron is playing like a total beast, in the playoffs, especially he's dropping like 35, getting triple doubles, he putting the team on his back and shit. I know a lot of people say he has it real easy, cruising to the finals in the East, but he's still playing his balls out.
I agree with DeRozan.
He's still playing his heart out, I meant.
Yep.
And I agree with DeRozan. If LeBron's balls were on Toronto's side, they probably would have won too.
I think if LeBron was on any team, they'll win regardless.
Moving on from that, sorry we had to send the King of the North home, and then moving on to the King of the Four, we had to see John Wall versus IT, and we were wrong again.
Yo, hey man, let me start off by saying this series was hella exciting. They went back and forth. IT scored 53 points in Game 2 for his sister's birthday, and Game 6, John Wall hit that crazy 3-point game winner, stood on top of the scoreboard like he Dwayne Wade or something, like this is my house, but it was his house. But that was a crazy series, man. Game 7 was unsung hero Kelly Olynyk, that's what we call him now.
Wow.
He came out of nowhere, 23 points. Marcus Smart, played a key role. Eventually stepped up for Boston in Game 7.
I'm so surprised, Olynyk, man. Who the hell is that guy?
Hey, no offense to Boston fans. I have a lot of Boston friends. I've always said Kelly Olynyk was a trash player, and he stepped up in Game 7.
Hey, but he put on for you, the Mad Bun crew.
Oh, that's right. I tweeted. I was like, Mad Bun Power. Mad Bun Power.
That's what it is. He got buckets. I always get buckets too.
You know what is surprising? I thought they were gonna play Kelly Oubre Jr. a lot more, but ever since that when he shoved the other Kelly, he stopped playing.
I think he got into the doghouse. I think he got in trouble.
Yeah, probably.
The coach was like, "That's not cool."
Yeah, that wasn't
discipline, right?
Yeah. John Wall did disappear in the Game 7 towards the end. He missed his last 10 shots.
Yes,
so that was pretty bad.
0 for 7 from 3. TRBB he gave him. But you remember that other point guard who did it? He's MVP for this year. Where's number 0?
So moving on to the West, guys, from where Kevin's going on. Y'all were giving us a lot of crap about the Rockets beating the Spurs because all of y'all were Spurs fans thinking we're crazy. And you know what? You guys were right.
Yeah, you're right. It was kind of going back and forth too, though, until James Harden ghosted in Game 6. Speaking of Game 6, what do you guys really think happened to James Harden in that game? Some said he got paid to blow the game. Some said he played like that for gambling reasons. Or what happened?
You don't know what happened?
What happened?
There was a Kardashian Jenner in the building.
Was it really?
Yeah, Kylie was there with
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
For real?
That has to be why. This is a Kardashian curse.
The Kardashian curse?
Oh man, that means Golden State in the finals? Because Tristan
Thompson. But what happened last year though?
Hey, in all honesty, it's one thing for a player to have bad games. It happens, right? I'm not surprised if James Harden had a bad shooting night, but the way he was playing, the way he was turning the ball over,
it was really weird.
He only took 11 shots, and the way he just carried himself on the court, you knew something was up.
Something was up, man. It's just from the start of the game, it didn't look like he was, ready to play or whatnot. It looked like he gave up in the first quarter.
Well, they did blow a lead the last game. They might have lost all the confidence, thinking it'd be tough.
He played completely like you. How you playing league? You're James Harden, right? Or are you Jeremy Lin now?
I'm Jeremy Harden.
Jeremy Harden. Hey, that's a pretty crazy combo.
Alright, the last series of the West, guys. Golden State and Utah Jazz. To no surprise.
It wasn't even a series, man. Golden State, as expected, blew out the Jazz. Swept them.
Yep.
We already knew Golden State was going to win. There's not much to talk about. Golden State's a complete powerhouse compared to Utah Jazz.
Gordon Hayward, every female NBA fans, baby daddy, couldn't do his thing. So
Hey, but shout out to the Utah fans. They shouted him out.
And right there, Gordon Hayward walking out. So what a nice ovation for him. Well deserved.
They gave him a standing ovation.
they gave him a standing ovation because he may or may not return to Utah next season because he's a free agent. You know, I would like for him to come to LA or something like that, but word has it that he might go to Boston.
Wait, you want to come to LA?
You want everyone to come to
Steal
LA.
all the girls though.
It don't matter. He got no competition with me.
Oh, you're right.
Alright guys, enough recap of round 2. Let's get into the conference finals predictions. In the West, you have first seed Golden State Warriors versus the number 2 seed San Antonio Spurs. Game 1 has already been played. It was a crazy game. Kawhi sprained his ankle after a jump shot by stepping over his own teammate's foot. And then the Spurs were up 23 in the third. And then Kawhi takes another jumper. And then Zaza, quote unquote, dirty player Pachulia, you know, sticked his foot in there. And then Kawhi sprained his injured ankle again, causing him to leave the game and not come back, and all that happened. Do you guys think the play Zaza made on Kawhi was dirty or intentional?
I don't think it was necessarily intentional to hurt Kawhi. I think it was really foolish and stupid of Zaza to play defense or close out like that. I don't think he was necessarily trying to really like hurt Kawhi, but he probably knew that wasn't a very smart closeout. It's like an unwritten rule, you don't step your foot under any shooter.
Exactly.
And if anyone says otherwise,
that's why it's a dirty play. Zaza has a history of, you know, making dirty plays. Greg Popovich went on a crazy rant about Zaza, you know, like hurting his players. Kawhi last year, Patty Mills taking an elbow to the head, swinging elbows at David West, and like, there's like, I saw this article online of all of, you know, Zaza Pachulia's like dirtiest plays of his career. It's like, it's just not bad.
And you know that's crazy because Greg Popovich, when he does interviews, he keeps it short and simple, one or two words, and he actually went on like a full-on rant.
That's what you know, it's
full
legit.
sentences.
Yep, that's true. And I do agree with Kevin. I do think it was on purpose. I don't think he meant to hurt him. I think it was more so one of those things where, you know, like,
it's like, okay, if he gets hurt, okay, but I don't really intentionally try to hurt you.
What's that funny quote? If he dies, right? That's the quote. But
Golden State ended up winning the game behind Curry's 40 points. Man, I was pretty disappointed because I wanted the Spurs to win. What did you guys think?
You left out Kevin Durant's 34 points.
Kevin Durant did score 34 points.
LaMarcus Aldridge fade away over midgets.
LaMarcus was somewhat disappointing down the stretch, man. He choked hella down the stretch. Obviously, the go-to player was out. You're supposed to be the second best player on the team. I thought he couldn't carry.
Hey, all I gotta say is for the Spurs, Manu Ginobili, he just looked like he really wants to win the ship.
Shout out to Manu Ginobili, man. He's my new favorite player in the playoffs,
He's really showing heart.
Vintage prime 29-year-old Manu Ginobili rather than 39. He out here dunking on people. He's diving to the ground.
I don't think anyone really showed up for the Spurs except Ginobili.
No, the bench players, DeJounte Murray and you know, Jonathan Simmons played pretty well.
They played pretty well.
They even played Kyle Anderson slow-mo.
They played pretty well, but Golden State really exposed him once Kawhi got hurt and left the game. We realized that the Spurs, they do not have a solid ball handler because they don't have Tony Parker.
They don't.
And pretty much Manu Ginobili, he was pretty much a ball handler.
Yeah.
But then he can't do it all by himself. Let's move on to the predictions of who's gonna win the series.
What's done is done, right? Kawhi's injured. So I gotta go with Golden State in 5 because without Kawhi, it's tough. They can't score the basketball.
I originally was gonna say San Antonio Spurs in 7. I was going for the upset, but like Kevin said, what's done is done. Kawhi is out. I still think Spurs will put up a good fight. I'm gonna have to say Golden State in 6.
For me, I was originally gonna say Golden State in 6, but after watching Game 1, I'm gonna agree with Kev. I'm gonna say Golden State in 5. Obviously, Kawhi's gonna miss Game 2. He's gonna come back for Game 3 or Game 4, and Spurs gonna pull out, you know, one good win. They just don't have enough firepower against Golden State right now.
And in the East, we have number 1 Boston Celtics versus number 2 Cleveland Cavaliers. How do you guys think that series is gonna go?
Upset.
I think that's
upset.
Upset.
Right away.
Yep, upset.
Okay.
Because, you know, Cleveland Cavaliers are the 2 seed, Boston Celtics 1 seed, so it's the upset.
Oh, then you had to do it. I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, Boston? Oh, shoot.
Now you fool. Yeah, Boston was number 1. Cavs in 5.
So King James can't choke if he's a 2 seed.
Wait, so you saying you have Cavs in 5 already?
Yeah, Cavs in 5. Easy. Cavs in 5.
But I saw a meme that said, breaking news, Boston Celtics have just been swept in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh, so
already?
So you predict your prediction. Okay.
Yep, I see 4-0.
You see 4-0?
4-0 King James.
I'm a little nice. I got 5. You know, maybe Olynyk will show up one game.
Olynyk? I'm gonna have to swing the other way, man. I'm gonna go the real upset. I'm gonna say Boston in 7.
Wait, how many arms is Kelly Olynyk breaking?
You never know. I think.
Hey,
Hey, Boston's gonna find a way to win, alright? Whether Kelly Olynyk's gonna break Kevin Love's arm again or not, I'm gonna go upset because I originally wanted San Antonio Spurs versus the Boston Celtics.
Are you calling this prediction out of emotion or out of
Like
basketball
realistic?
knowledge?
Alright, fine. Okay.
Come on, let's not.
Okay, alright, disclaimer. I want Boston to win, but realistically, I still think Cavs are gonna take it. But I'm just gonna say Boston in 7, alright? Heart over height, baby. IT's gonna show up. But he might not be able to guard anyone, but still.
Well, enough joking around. Obvious matchup is LeBron James over everybody, right? He's the best player in the world.
Anything's a
No,
mismatch.
you know what? I think Boston might have a chance because they have good teamwork and they have a good, post player in terms of Al Horford is gonna be the X factor in the series. He's gonna really.
You're saying he's gonna kill Tristan Thompson,
Yeah.
Channing Frye, or Kevin Love?
Yeah, fool.
Alright, think what you want. Pretty much, like what Kevin said, no one can guard LeBron. Come on. Marcus Smart is probably the best chance of guarding LeBron.
Dude,
but
they got Jay Crowder.
Come on.
Hey, just have J.R. Smith get in the game with Jay Crowder. And then Jay Crowder's gonna
He's
be
gonna
out.
smack him, dude.
Hey,
He's gonna smack
if you
him.
guys don't know what I'm talking about, a little clip will be right here, guys, right here. And you guys will see what I'm talking about. Alright? But yeah, real talk, you can't guard LeBron. Who's gonna guard Kyrie? He's just too shifty.
Yep.
And then
Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart's just gonna guard everyone, right?
We see that Cavaliers and the Warriors on the collision course in the finals once again, round
3 years in a row.
And like Kobe Bryant said, you know what? It ain't all that bad.
I guess. Thank you guys for watching that checkup episode. Let us know down in the comments below. 1, did you think Zaza Pachulia's play on Kawhi Leonard was a dirty and intentional play?
And 2, who do you guys have coming out of conference finals?
And 3, if you foresee the Cavs versus the Warriors again in the NBA Finals, is 3 straight rounds of the same teams participating in the NBA Finals a good thing or a bad thing?
Thank you guys again for watching that video. Make sure to watch these 2 videos over here. Don't forget to subscribe up there. Make sure to check out all of our social media accounts in the description box below. And until next time, Checkup Crew, we out. Peace.